call lipstick lesbians, which would be the feminine women, have always gotten a shot. But women like myself and Rain have, it's been a difficult road, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's hard for anybody to do anything that you're trying to do in life, so you can't use nothing as an excuse. And if they close the door, then go around back kicking the window. Period.
Okay, well, like the young lady on my left said before, as far as the market, I believe with marketing in general that history repeats itself. And if you guys remember in the 90s, women did not dress revealingly in hip hop. Everybody wore baggy clothes and hoodies and baggy jeans and boots. So I think as far as your styles, you know, is going to, the market, yes, is opening up because history is just going to repeat itself. As far as female sexuality, you know, it's nobody's business as far as I'm concerned who I or you or anybody else is in bed with. So I agree with you as far as saying you are an artist first. And if I look at you and I listen to your music, that's what matters, not who you choose to sleep with.
Sound good with me. Okay. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. So we gonna go on to the next question because I don't really. Yeah, I put my glasses back on, y'all. Got my glasses back on. You know that. I'm a little, but I'm getting old. All right, let's do this. So I guess my next question, and I want it to be for everybody because I kind of didn't hear anything from Abyss yet, and I want her to say something. So my next question, I guess, is, do you consider yourself an old school or new school artist? What kind of artist do you consider yourself?
Okay, I guess first of all, I love, you know, hip hop, you know, the entire culture. I do this for the love of the culture and how it started. You know, it was a way to express yourself and, you know, get your pain out on a track and, you know, bring community together and, you know, get everybody to just, you know, be together and have fun. So I would consider myself partially old school because I have a passion for the culture, and partially new school because I mean I don't really know what you consider new school. Like I'm not a part of the garbage rap. Right. So if that's new school, then I'll say I'm old school, but partially new school because, you know, I bring that flavor, that new flavor, you know, to it. There was an element to hip hop back in the day where they were kind of smooth with it, you know, and they just, I don't even, you know how to explain it. They was just smooth with it. But I bring, you know, more energy to it. It's like a, you know, more roughness, you know, to get my message across, more serious. So, you know, a little bit of both.
I'm multitasking, y'all. Basket. Okay, so again, for Serenity and Rain and AZIZA, I want to ask this question. When did you tell your family, and how was the yes, this was what's going to be asked on the panel, so I'm asking. And how does your family accept your lifestyle? I mean, you know, quiet minds.
Well, God, how old was I? I think I was like 16, 17. I was at the park, and my girl went to the park down the street from my house, and my aunt just happened to be in the park and see me kiss the girl. She like, did you just kiss a girl just a few minutes ago? I'm like, yeah. She like, did you like it? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yeah. But she was like, well, that's your choice. I mean, whatever you want to do, I mean, go ahead. So, my family actually accept me for who I am, and I'm blessed for that, because you don't have a lot of family members out here that accept you for that. I'm very blessed. Thank you. Word.
Should I go next?
Let's go down the line.
So, this is the interesting part. Remember that last statement I made about it's nobody's business who I sleep with? But when Jaja asked me to contribute my voice and my story to this panel, I felt that it was important to get involved on this topic because, okay, so my father directed the Fuji's Killing Me Softly video. And he also has been molesting me since I was 8 years old. I have 4 children for him. Now, during the process of him molesting and raping me, he did have me have sex with a woman when I was 10 years old. That exposed me to something that no child should be exposed to. And because the woman was more gentle than my father, I preferred her. If I was forced to do anything, I preferred to be involved with her. Yes, that has had an impact on my sexuality now, but I don't know, I don't use labels. I think women are beautiful, I think we are sexy, and I appreciate and I admire us. So again, who I sleep with is nobody's business but me and that person.
Next.
Tanya, I'm gonna get you for this. I could have did this on the radio show the other day, not here. Well, my parents were Roman Catholics, and I went to Roman Catholic school. But from an early age, I pretty much have been this. I had detention almost every day because back then with Catholic schools in the early 90s and late 80s, you were not allowed to do a lot of things. I used to wear pants anyway. I don't care, I stay after for an hour. I was just comfortable how I was. Now, whether to say I was a lesbian or not, you know, of course, I didn't know anything about that at that age. I just knew I was different. By the age of 11, my mother actually asked me if I was a lesbian, and I kind of like flipped out because I'm like, I don't even know what that is. But yeah, by the time I was 13, it was what it was. I came out, said I didn't care who didn't like it. Did some things I'm G-rated because there's children in here, but at that point I was who I was. And it was rejected a lot. Like I said, my parents were Roman Catholic, things like that. But I really didn't care. Like, I'm pretty much the person y'all see before y'all today. I've always been, I am who I am, and that's pretty much it. So, yeah, I knew, and it's a battle, especially dealing with religion. When you grow up with a lot of spirituality and a lot of religion, it'll conflict inside you because we all love God, or a God, or there's only one God, but whatever you call him, we all pray to a higher power. And to have that conflict with who you are every day, it makes it hard. But yeah, pretty much since then, I always knew I was different. And then when I was an early teen, it got a label. So, yep.